Good morning. Here we are again, Vincenzo's Kitchen. And again, I'm going to throw together a one-pan meal here, which is economical, flavorful, colorful, healthy, and just very easy to make. So first thing I'm going to do is I have a whole white onion, sweet onion, and I'm going to position my pan, turn my heat on, about medium. And I'm going to balance it with my cup here because my pan got a ding in it and it just doesn't sit level enough for my taste. And what I've got over here, as I'll pan over here, is I have one small smoked sausage. I have a whole apple that I have minced up. And I have a bag of Brussels sprouts, which is real convenient, economical. They're like $1.10. And I have some nice sweet red peppers. And what we're going to do after we get these onions sweated is we're going to combine all these ingredients. Now the smoked sausage is already cooked, so that's going to be one of the later ingredients in this stovetop one pan. Easily serve 3 people, 4 people. It's quite a bit just to throw into one pan, and I thought that I would just go through the circumstances of how to throw this together for your pleasure. All right, here we go. As you can see, the onions are beginning to sweat here, and I used the white onion, although I have red. But since peppers are going in here, I thought that would be a little bit too much red. I actually thought about throwing something yellow in here, like a yellow squash, but I didn't happen to have any available, so we're just going to substitute. And this is a very economical dish. I don't know whether anybody has seen me before saying about this is a dollar store item, these sweet peppers, and I just love it. You know, you couldn't buy a pepper and fresh do it for $1. So we're just going to put enough in here to throw some color in there, get the sizzle going, give some eye appeal, some flavor. I like this dish because it's different textures, different flavors. We're going to have some salty, and we're going to have that touch of sweet in there. I'm going to turn my fire up a little bit too. I want to hear some sizzle. So we're maybe taking half of this jar of the red peppers, put them aside, and now I'm going to take some of our combination diced and minced apple here. That's going to add our sweetness to this mixture. As I said, combining salt and sweet always works out pretty well. The difference in the consistency and texture is also an added bonus. And the other thing that I'm going to do, is I'm going to add some black pepper. Not too much, but enough. And I'm going to add some chopped chives, just to have that nice seasoned appearance. Now we're starting to get some sizzle. Putting some sizzle in our swizzle. This is starting to look real nice. The onions were the original item that I was concerned about sweating and making sure that it's cooked before we add these other ingredients. And now I'm going to add some Brussels sprouts. Took these Brussels sprouts, cooked them 5 minutes, flipped the bag over, put a slot in it, cooked them another 5 minutes, drained off all the excess water, and you know, for $1, I'm just thrilled. I used to grow these. They take all season long and into the fall before you can really harvest them. To have these available, I just think is bonus. They're like little baby cabbages. So we've got some green in there. We got some red in there. We got some white in there. We have some salt, some salty. We have some sweet. We have varying textures. Just a nice combination dish. Gonna let them get in there for a minute. And this is one small smoked sausage that has been cut not in circles, but kind of slivered. And again, this is going to be one of those dishes that is going to feed the crew. Oh, it smells wonderful already. You know, who can go wrong with onions and peppers? The Brussels sprouts is a nice added to it. Doesn't that look great? Nice and colorful. Serve this with some crusty bread. Everything that's in here right now is gluten-free. The bread, you'll have to find your own gluten-free bread. It's available. If you're cutting carbs like I am, you have to be very careful with the bread. So there you have it. That's a nice looking one pan dish right on the top of the stove. You know, you could cover that, give it a little bit of a stir, a couple of minutes. Everything was kind of ready ahead of time. That's the way I like to cook. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscription's free. There's everything under the sun on my YouTube channel, from cooking to harvesting to tomato cage repair to picnic table farming. Just always busy, busy, busy. And saying busy, 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 there's also some pollinator videos there on the bees. All right, here we are signing off Vincenzo's Kitchen. Be kind to one another out there. Help your neighbor if you can. Good speaking with you. See ya.